Good evening, everyone, and welcome to USD 343 Media. We are coming to you live tonight from Mason Brunton Field in Perry, Kansas for a game between the Perry Lecompton Cause and the Hiawatha Redhawks. It's Friday night, and that means it's high school football. I'm Bill Culver. I'm joined here with Mark Armstrong and Armin Landis. Will Gantz is at the controls as usual, and Josh Woodward is our cameraman tonight. So, guys, we're week 8, last regular season game. After tonight, you have to keep winning in order to keep playing. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I'll start you out. Thoughts? In the first place, I'm looking forward to this game tonight. We've been able to watch a lot of film on them. And this is going to be a competitive game. I mean, there's no game that's easy. But I was really pumped up after, you might not think it's possible, but after 50-16 loss, I thought the Cause looked really good.
Yeah.
And actually a couple of breaks either way, Cause could have come away still maybe with a loss, but showed themselves. I think they're here to play football tonight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mark?
I would kind of agree with that. I thought that last week the score was not indicative of how good the game was. The kids had 3 long drives, and they scored on 2 of them, and not too many teams around that have played Hayden have done that. Offensively, Hayden was just a juggernaut. We had no answer for him on defense, but then they're a great offense too. So I think tonight, I agree with Armin. It's anybody's game, but it's one of those games when who shows up first, who makes the least mistakes, and who wants to win the most. Those are all intangible things, and we'll have to wait to find out.
Okay, well, why don't you look back at last week's games?
Okay. Well, last week, a lot of results we've got here for. Hayden, of course, 50, Perry Lecompton 16. Holton defeats Hiawatha 35-14, so actually a fairly close game there. Jeff West 29, ACCHS Effingham 6. Nemaha Central 40, Royal Valley 16. Sabetha 49, Oskaloosa 6. Heston 28 took it to Riley County with a goose egg there, 0. Osage City 35, Silver Lake 21, a big game there. St. Mary's 22 back on the winning track over Council Grove 22-6, and Rossville comes up with another win 28-0 over Olpe.
District 1, 2, and 3 results. Last week, we thought this was going to be a heck of a game. Frontenac 22, but Columbus didn't score. 22-zip. Baxter Springs 48, Neodesha 44. That must have been a shootout.
Mm-hmm.
Atchison 48, Parsons 0. Prairie View 49, Girard 14. Burlington 38, Iola 35. Santa Fe Trail, Old League 33. Anderson County 14, and Bishop Ward had 40 to Baldwin's 26.
Okay. Well, that was last week's results. I had a chance to sit down with Coach Paramore this week, and we talked about last week's game and tonight's game. Let's hear what he had to say.
It is week 8 of the 2024 football season, and the end of the year is rapidly approaching. Can't believe how fast this season's gone, Coach. It just seems like yesterday we had the Jamboree, and I think part of it is because the weather's been so nice. It's just what a wonderful fall for football.
Yeah, almost too hot for football.
It really has been.
On the 80s, it's ridiculous, but
It's unreal. This week we've got Hiawatha, last district game. But before we talk about that, let's reflect back on last week with Hayden.
okay.
My impressions, let me give you my impressions. You tell me what you think.
Okay.
I was very impressed with their offensive discipline.
Mm-hmm.
I thought their quarterback did an outstanding job of running their offense.
Mm-hmm.
His passes were point on. He was throwing the ball before the receivers even made their cuts. He was throwing to a spot on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And they had, I thought, a great power back.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a darn elusive running back
Mm-hmm.
that special teams and things, he was just hard to corral. He was just all over the field.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think we played that bad. In fact, we commented during the telecast, we thought that could have been one of our better performances. But Hayden was just good. Now, what's your reflection?
Hayden's a very good football team. I think you're spot on with offensively where they are. They're extremely tough to defend. This was the first team that we went into that you have to defend everything. I mean, you play Sabetha, you play Holton, we're going to pack it up to the run. Yeah, no, they can't do some things in the passing game, but there's a couple of things you look at in your keys. Hayden makes you defend everything. Everything. Like I said, their quarterback's, he's a really good player. He put it on the money. They're physical up front. They got backs that run hard. They're a very tough offense to defend because, again, you got to defend the whole field, vertically, horizontally. You got to be ready for physical run game. You got to be able to defend the passing game, and they do it all really well. Very deserved. They're a very highly ranked team because they're a good football team. But I thought, defensively, they're going to put you in some binds. We didn't tackle very well.
We didn't.
And that hurt us. We went back and we had 21 missed tackles in that game. And that's the difference between making them snap it again or getting off the field on third down versus they pick up a first down or it turned into a long gain or a touchdown.
I think the tackle was out on the edge. And that really opens the door.
And he said, part of that, give them credit. They're a good football team, but we also got to tackle better. And that's, how we're going to look at it. We're going to get better. We'll give them credit, but, our expectations, get him on the ground. Yes, you can do it. We're good enough tacklers. We're good enough players. But offensively, I thought we really did some things. 280 yards of offense. We moved the football, got it to 22-8 right there before half. It was a great drive we put together. So we were able to have some good balance in our passing game and with our run game and did some things against a defense that hasn't given up a lot of yards or a lot of points this year. And, we left a couple out there with, like I said, getting a 22-8 right there before half. We gave up one that now put us at, 29. But we came out, take the opening drive. We go down to 20. And then we go bang, 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 3 penalties. We self-inflict wound again. And now we're third 35.
Yeah.
But we continue to move the ball. And those things are, you just got to be good enough to take care of eliminating penalties, eliminating mistakes. But felt like offensively we're starting to come together and being pretty dynamic.
I hope they can carry that over this week.
I hope so, too. I hope it's something we continue to build, and we've seen that progress. And it kind of felt like offense was always a progress in work, but now they're starting to get their stride and starting to click.
Yeah, they are. All right, let's look at Hiawatha then.
Okay.
Offensively, what do you see them doing?
They're going to their option team. They run the flex bone. They want to pound the fullback. They pound it. They'll do some things, load scheme in there to get him the ball with an extra blocker, hit it up in there quick. So we got to be very good defensively up front, making sure we spend time, because this is the first time we've seen an option team this year that's going to really truly run option. And you got to be disciplined to make sure every time assignment sound, somebody's got to have dive. We've got to hit the dive, whether he's got the ball or not. And then second phase of the option, quarterback. You got to make sure who's responsible for quarterback every time and be there to take care of quarterback. And then the final phase is obviously the ball goes to pitch. So defensively, as we put together our scheme and our plan, dive, quarterback, pitch. Every time. We've got to be disciplined. And on the back end, you just got to be locked in to make sure any kind of play action pass or something will come out of that. So
how much are they going to throw the ball, you think?
Not a bunch, but when they do it, they try to take some shots. They try to
sucker you in on it, don't they?
And that's what teams that run the ball want to do. They want to get your eyes, be undisciplined, and get yourself thinking you got to be in there on the run game. And, as a safety in a corner, do we need you in the run game? Yeah, you're a late support guy, but we don't need you right now.
Yeah.
So come get us when we need it. And so that's where they get you. So their eye discipline's got to be good and just understand what their job is to make sure they take care of it.
Okay, so when the Carls have the ball, what do we expect to see over on the defensive side that we've got to contend with?
You'll see an odd front. It looks like they like the game a lot with their linebackers. So just, again, with how we are, we're pretty much a gap scheme offensively, how we block things. And I always tell guys, it's, they can move around, do whatever they want. If you trust what your tracks are, where you're supposed to be, somebody's going to be on the tracks. Okay, so we don't say you block this man. We say you block what's on this track or what's on this path. And if they do that and continue to trust it, which they've done a pretty good job, because Hayden was bouncing around quite a bit. And it's like, well, don't say I got linebacker, say I've got who's ever on this track. And guess what? The linebacker wasn't there, but who was? Their tackle. All right, so we blocked it. So you do that kind of stuff and stay disciplined in that. Again, eliminate any kind of self-inflicted wounds. Can't have pre-snap penalties. Can't hold. You got to do things that, put you behind the chains, put you in a bad spot. If we can stay on schedule, I think our offense is going to continue to roll and put up some points.
Okay, this game district-wise is pretty big for us.
It's big, real big. The winner of this is going to be the 3 seed. 3 seed will come out the third in the district, so you'll be you in the bracket, you'll play it too. Whoever gets beat is going to be the fourth place team in the district. You're going to go catch a number one right out the gate. So a lot more favorable matchup if you can win this game Friday night and go play somebody else's too.
Yeah, and then of course, this is senior night.
Senior night, absolutely.
That was the last home game for these seniors, unless we get a playoff game back home for some reason.
And that's hard to come back because they're going to the high seeds and now host everything. There's no East-West formula anymore. So even if you get in there, that chance of us going in as a 3 or you don't take care of business Friday 4, you're probably not going to come back.
Well, 1 and 2's got to go down.
A lot of them got to go down. So, our seniors, we want them to do things right and make sure they finish up and their last chance to put on the home jersey and play in front of the home crowd. And, it's a special time when you have a chance to play high school football. Those memories are going to carry on for a long time, and I want that memory to be a good one, what it was like on senior night and what you did.
Very good. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
It's all right, Coach. We'll be right back.
Live here at Mason Brunton Field. The national anthem was just played. Did a nice job there by the Perry Lecompton band. We're about 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from kickoff. We do have time to go over a few things here. And Mark, you want to tell us about the other teams playing in the Big East League?
Big East tonight includes Nemaha Central at ACCHS. That shouldn't be much of a contest, I don't think. Osage City at Riley County. Osage pretty tough last week against Silver Lake. Wabunzi at Rossville. Rossville with a win last week. Oskaloosa at Royal Valley. St. Mary's at Sabetha, and Council Grove at Silver Lake. Arma, why don't you tell us a little bit about Districts 1 and 2?
All right, Districts 1 and 2, 3 matchups. District 1. Number 1, Frontenac versus number 4, Neodesha. And number 2, Columbus versus number 3, Parsons. Baxter Springs is the odd man out there. District 2, number 1, Prairie View versus number 4, Iola. And number 2, Girard versus number 5, Anderson County. Number 3, Burlington versus number 1, Wellsville. Is that District 3?
Yeah, they're in District 3. And that's
gotcha.
District 2. Yeah.
Well, District 3 is the Wellsville number 1 seed versus number 3, Burlington, which is District 2. Santa Fe Trail versus number 3, Bishop Ward, which has implications for us. Number 4, Baldwin, gets a forfeit from Osawatomie. And our own district, District 4, Hayden is at number 5, Jeff West. Number 2, Holton at Leavenworth. Hiawatha versus Perry Lecompton. And the winner is the number 3 seed, and the loser is number 4 seed, which has great implications of who we would play. If we end up as the number 4 seed, we would play one of the number 1 seeds.
Okay, we just had the coin toss out at center field. It looked like Perry Lecompton won. They deferred to the second half, and it looks like we're going to be kicking off to Hiawatha. And on your screen, we'll be moving from right to left.
Well, that's what we like to do as coaches, at least. I guess most of us like to kick off at first, and that way you get the choice in the second half. And plus, little nerves might be up, and the office might be a little fumbly to begin with, so let's work those nerves out while we're on defense.
I got a question. Have we started every game this year kicking the ball? I think there was one that I can't remember.
I think the majority of the games we've kicked off.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's a stat I haven't kept.
Come on, Bill.
Well, we're always, as Mark said, it's something that most coaches really like to do, start on defense, and it seems like we've gotten to do that most of the time. So.
All right, a quick rundown here. Conklin, Powell, and Baker will be your down linemen. Starnes and Gray will be your outside linebackers. Trindle and Kniper will be your inside linebackers, and your 4 defensive backs will be Graves, Rush, Dean, and Gordon. And then, of course, Baker and Brockoff are going to be substituting in there quite a bit. So,
Well, we'll see what our defense can do tonight against kind of a more traditional. What's the name of the offense I'm looking for?
Wishbone.
Thank you. I said that for Armin because Armin's an old Wishbone coach from years gone by. So Armin, we'll look forward to some insight from you tonight.
Well, we'll see what they've got.
There you go.
Harris kicking off.
Got a wall.
Yeah,
Didn't get very far.
nice job.
Good
by-
start.
No, looks like he returned at about 7 yards. So it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line.
Was that number 14, Brackenhoff? I think made that tackle.
He was out there, but no, he didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
No.
I didn't quite.
Yeah, it was
I saw him get up and get out, but
well, let's see what the defense can do here. See if we can force Hiawatha into a 3-and-out here.
Well, this isn't a true wishbone.
no,
because
this is going
they're-
to be a wing. It's like a wing set.
Yeah, they got a fullback back there, but they got motion, and
Yeah,
he
we
jumped
jumped.
off sides.
Oh, boy.
So we're going to give him 5 on the first play.
Not exactly the way you want to start.
Now,
We'll see. A little discipline out there.
well, I think it's kind of indicative of if you're really pumped up,
Yeah.
maybe that's what happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
Give him a little hard count early. I'd say this is probably one of the better times to have a hard count, and it's not going to count much. Let's make sure it just doesn't do any damage here.
Hiawatha's coming this way on the option, and he's met. It's like on the 32.
Gordon brings him down on the final contact. We gained about 3 yards, so it's not too bad. Turned him inside. Good job by. It's 34. Was that a rush?
Yes.
First down.
Rush.
No.
34 is
yeah,
rush.
Yeah, rush. Sorry, Bronson. Well, they got the first down on that. Dang, I didn't think he got that much.
Quarterback under. There goes the fullback. Looks like he drives it up to about the 35-yard line.
Well, the good thing about that was we had a lot of bodies around him.
We did, but there was a lot of offensive push there.
Yeah. Kniper gets the first contact, and he slid off for another couple of yards, but he held on.
It'll be 2nd down and 7. Here comes the fullback on the first man through.
There we go.
I think he might have got a yard.
He was trying to cut that back against the grain. It didn't work too well.
Kniper's right there along with 3 other guys.
Yeah, our linebackers are right there waiting on that.
I would say that's one of the things that when we played well defensively, that's one of the things we've done very well. That middle of the line just hasn't been very porous.
There's the fullback again, and he is met in the
Oh,
hole
baby.
for no gain.
Oh, baby, that's the way you like to play that.
I think we're going to see number 20, Ethan Morton, out there punting, but he hasn't gone out yet.
I
So.
don't know. We'll wait and see here. 4th down, and they need
They need a good 4.
between 4 and 5 yards.
Well, this would be a pretty big gamble. I guess maybe it's that time of the year when you take those gambles.
Well, Newell brings them up to the line. Looks like they're going to go for it. Of course, they may have a quick
Hard
kick in
count.
there. And it's a pitch. And he's met, and he is down. Good defense.
That's a tackle for loss. That amounts to a gain of offensive yards for the cause right there, because that's our ball.
I tell you, we had bodies in there. We cut him off on the outside. He had no place to go. And the Cause now get a big break on the first series. Hiawatha.
That's why you don't go for that early in the game like
Yeah.
this. You want to make some points, establish, find out what people are doing, what they're capable of doing. I think that was a mistake.
Well, it's a mistake against our opponents, and that's okay.
Well, I agree.
All right, so Perry, we've got two backs. Metcalf waiting for the snap. It's a give to Eli Dean, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to pick up 3. Maybe we'll give him 3.
We had some missed blocks in there. I'll tell you what, that offensive line's got to lock on and drive those boys. That's all there is to it. But we're in 4-down territory right now, Armin.
Yes.
Yep.
We are in 4-down territory.
We need to do something with this drive to make a statement right here.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we've got no backs. Metcalf's back there by himself. He gets a snap. He looks right. And we have
Gordon.
that's Gordon out here, and he advances that ball up to the 25-yard line.
That's a pass that worked last week, too.
Just a little simple flare. Coverage was off. Quick stepped him inside. Gordon's got some moves, yeah.
Nice little pass play, little quick little out route there. Get him the ball and let him run.
I like it.
Back to two-back set. One receiver right. Metcalf asks for the snap. Here he goes. He's going to run the keeper. And he's going to gain about 2 yards.
You know, was that an option? Or was he? It looked like he was reading, but right there.
Well, that would have been a great pitch.
Yeah.
There wasn't anybody out. There wasn't anybody outside in a white uniform.
And Gordon has some speed. He'd have
Yes.
been close to the end zone, I think.
Well, I couldn't decide whether he was reading for the option or there wasn't any there because there was opening outside.
Brings up second down. 9.
Oh.
Well, they closed that down in a hurry. Wow.
There's nobody. No room there.
Yeah, that was not a good. Well, they just came right in behind our blockers. They just followed our blockers. Our blockers pulled and boom. Well, 2 downs to get 11, so let's see what we got here. And Hiawatha plays a lot of guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
They do. Bronson doesn't know where he's supposed to be. I think he's got it figured out now.
I think we're going to see a pass here. There he is.
He's out in the flat, and he's got it caught, and it's Bronson Rush.
He's got it.
He's got to be close to that
Real
first
close.
down.
They're going to mark him a little short, I think. Put the ball right on the money, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
17-yard line. That brings up 4th down and 1.
Yeah, now would be a good time to get it.
This is going to be an interesting call.
Yeah. I'd say use our speed to get to the outside.
I think that's what you got to do.
And the wide side is right here towards us.
You always liked that wide side, didn't you?
I do.
All right.
Make 'em
We
miss.
got 2 receivers. No, we got 2 receivers, 2 backs.
There's
And
hard
he just
count.
jumped off sides, and I hope that's not us moving. It is
No, that was-
offsides.
that was hard
gives us a free one.
That's another good play. That's just as good.
And I wouldn't be surprised that wasn't called also
Yeah.
for the bench here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've done that a number of times
Yes, we
this
have.
year. Yes, we have.
So cause, are they first and goal? Are they inside the 10?
No, they
Nope.
should be on the 12-yard line.
Okay.
Or 11-yard line. They're on the 11. So we could still get a first if we need it.
Don't need it.
We don't need
Let's
it. Let's
take
just
TD.
take this in.
Yep.
So Metcalf brings them out. We got 1 back. 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. Motion.
Oh,
And it's-
that's
Boy, there was a lot going on that play.
I love that play.
That's a good play.
That's the RPO
You
that
bet.
Mark loves. Really outstanding call. Just didn't execute it there.
We had to throw it over that defensive end.
Yes.
And that kind of screwed things up there. But that's when maybe you pump, get him in the air, and tuck it and go. Of course, that's hindsight.
Yeah, that comes from the coach up in the box.
Yeah.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Metcalf calls for the ball. He looks. He swings it out to Eli Dean. Eli Dean's around the corner. He looks like he's going to be stopped on about the 5.
So that first down being in play is going to be helpful possibly. But this is what, 3rd down?
It's going to be 3rd down. Yes, it is.
3rd down, what do we got, 3 or 4?
About 3.5.
3.5.
It's a long 3. Let's put it like that.
Now's the time to be tough up front.
That's right.
Yeah.
That line needs to create
Our
some space in front of them.
Our line has got to seal. Give us a chance here. Metcalf brings him up. He's rolling to the right. And he crossed back. And did he catch it?
No.
No.
Little high. Nope. Just a little high.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Need 5 for a touchdown and 4 for a first.
Wasn't really all that bad a pass either, considering the coverage.
He had some good pressure on him, too.
Yeah, he did.
He needs to tuck that ball and run.
Yeah.
Head for the corner. Metcalf's got some speed. He can do that. Looks like Gordon's back there with Metcalf. One receiver right, 2 right, 1 left. He turns, he looks, it's over the middle.
Missed it. Oh, he got it.
Touchdown.
Who was that?
Touchdown.
Aiden
That's
Graves.
Aiden Graves.
I thought it went through his hands.
Well, actually, I thought he acted like it had gone through his hands, but that wasn't everybody's reaction, so. Yeah.
Nice catch in traffic.
Yeah. A nice pass, too.
Yeah.
Nice little 9-play drive for 37 yards. Hey, extra point. Bronson Rush.
Oh, we got a flag. So if it's good, it's likely going to be called back unless there's a face mask or.
Let's see what the is it. Why don't they make the decision whether it's good or bad? Good or. Well, we're getting everybody in there now. We're going to talk this over.
Probably an illegal formation, maybe. It's good.
It's good. Yeah, so the penalty must be on them.
Well, unless. Yeah, I guess if that. Yeah, that's right. Or
Face
they
mask.
flag up.
Face
called it.
mask.
It's declined. Well,
All right.
Cause made him pay for a bad choice.
Yes, they
They
did.
did.
And we get the touchdown for it. It's a great reward.
I think you got to admit the cause paid him back for that hard count on the first play of the game.
You bet. So with 5:39 here in the first quarter, Perry Lecompton scores, gets the extra point. It's 8-0. Let's take a little pause.
With a history dating back to 1893, First State Bank and Trust has roots that run deep in our community. And that strong commitment to community continues today with investment and support in Perry, Lecompton, and throughout the region. At First State Bank and Trust, we're dedicated to service and maintaining a spirit of excellence for our customers. Perry Lecompton fans can join the team by picking up your very own CAW card with donations made on every purchase. First State Bank and Trust, where banking is still a people business. Learn more at firststateKS.com.
Perry's out to kick off.
Thank you, sir.
Get some stuff rearranged here so we got a little room. There's the kick. It's going to be fielded back on the 15-yard line. He gets through the first wave. He's headed down the sideline, but then he runs into number 1. That's Caden Baker.
17's a good receiver for them, and he's got a little speed, so glad we could bring him down, even if it was on the 40.
Looks like they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 on the 40.
Yeah, you got about 25 yards on that
That's a good
kickoff return. Yeah. Okay, it's up to the call defense now to get another stop, get us the ball back, and see if we can increase that lead.
All right. Newell brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Motion right. We give to the fullback again, and he is pushed back. He might have lost it. Nope, they're going to give him a gain of. Wow, I didn't think he got that far.
I didn't either.
Well, the call defense was waiting for him. They were waiting for him, I'll tell you what.
Gain of 3 yards on the play, 2nd down and 7.
Hiawatha.
Well, they can throw the ball deep.
There's a give to the fullback again. They're just working that fullback to death.
We got a flag.
Looks like he's going to gain 2.
This is from way back here. I'd say a face mask is a possibility here too.
Carnes comes off the field.
Face mask. Yep.
Oh, we grabbed the face mask.
Yeah. Yes, that's what. when it comes in from the official in the secondary,
that's going to put the
generally
ball right
you don't
on the
see
50.
that hard, that hold.
Well, we certainly can't give them that type of play very often.
No.
All right. There's the fullback again. Got to get down low on him.
Yeah.
He drives that thing forward for 4 yards.
He actually he could have been stopped right there on the line of scrimmage.
It's kind of like last week at Holton. Last week at Hayden, we were trying to tackle that fullback up high, and he just dragging everybody down the field. You got to take people's legs away from them.
I don't think this is like tackling that guy at Hayden last week, though.
No.
This guy's a talented runner.
He
16,
is.
Hegman.
All right.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, we're going to give him 5 yards.
My gosh. He wasn't even calling the snap. Kniper just decided to go. Just trying to guess, I guess.
I don't understand that.
That's a first down. I don't know what they're doing.
No, it should be. They should be 6 foot away or so.
Yeah,
They're going to give it to him.
I mean, where he spotted it, I thought I didn't like the walk off too much, but that doesn't surprise me.
Defense got to step up here.
And the quarterback pulls it and keeps it.
Oh, come on.
We had him run right by him.
Yeah. Tried to play 2 guys. Oh, he's going to pitch it. Oops. No, it was my man. That's when you get to him. If he's got it, you're supposed to tackle him. And we just missed.
Looks like he gained about 1.5 or 2.
Actually, it's not. He didn't get a lot of yards. It just would have been nice to tackle him back where he was vulnerable.
Well, the wide side of the field over here is calling the offense. So we'll see.
It is.
Well, that's what they're setting up with this motion man going back to the short side every time.
We got second down.
It's going to be wide this side.
There goes the fullback.
Again.
We got to get him down.
I never have been too fond of the new rule that allows the offense to push them. I mean, if you're going to give them forward progress, then once it's stopped,
but looks like that ball's on the 35-yard line.
Oh, what are we doing?
And he's coming this way, and there's the pitch.
Come on, defense.
And there he is.
There we go. Ball's loose.
And the ball is loose, and I think Perry's going to be on it. And it looks like it is a recovery by Perry.
Well, that's why you have a lot of blue jerseys around the ball.
That would have been a 4th down anyway, I think, but we just took care of the 4th down right there.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to give Perry the ball. Going to be starting on the 29-yard line.
Gordon's right there. Number 9's right there. Number 9 is Metcalf. So the Cause get the ball back, and here we go. Let's put another one on the board.
Perry comes up to the line. One back. Gordon's back there behind Metcalf. There's the snap. And it's a give to Gordon, and he gains maybe a yard.
Just not getting a good push out of our offensive line up there just yet. They're kind of just standing up and not getting there. There's a pull, and should have just knocked that guy's socks off.
I think a tackle on this side penetrated enough to kind of jam up that play.
Yeah, messed it up.
Looks like we're going to put 3 receivers right. One back with Metcalf. Calls for the ball. He looks,
He's gonna run.
He's going to run. He's running.
Nothing there.
Hold.
They're going to call a crackback on that. I hate that rule. Wasn't
Yeah.
really a crackback. He just was outside of it.
Yeah.
We got a flag.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah. We're going deeper in our own territory. He should have looked over to this side. I think he had, what was that out here? Our halfback.
We had Gordon rolled out this side.
Yeah, Graves, I think, is going to get flagged on that one for a illegal block.
Well, the officials are trying to get it sorted out.
They may decline that. I don't know.
We'll see what he says here.
No, they're going to mark it up. Yep.
I think they're going to mark it
Yep,
off.
that's a big one. You don't turn those down very often. Wow.
Ball is going
Wow.
back to the 20-yard line. 19-yard line, really.
Cause got to come all the way out to the 40 or 39, so 20 yards.
And
2nd and 20.
it's second and a
20-something.
bunch.
A bunch.
Something to slow down that defense a little bit. They're coming off the ball pretty hard.
One back, two receivers to the right. Metcalf calls for the ball. He's rolling out here to the left. He's looking. He's got Dean, and he catches the ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, that's a great pickup. It gets half of that back.
Going to be, what, 3rd and 12 now?
Nice comeback.
Like that's on the 28-yard line.
Somewhere in there, yeah. It gives us a
Brings
show.
up third down and
We still got
12.
12 to go. I thought we were
Yeah.
a little closer than that. Well, let's see.
We have three receivers. Nope. We have two receivers to the right. Two left. Metcalf back there by himself. And we get a
Timeout, Perry
timeout,
Lecompton.
Perry Lecompton. So let's take a timeout with them with 40 seconds left.
Crown Toyota and Crown VW invite you to discover the quality that comes from 30 years of premium customer service. From your first visit, where we welcome you with respect, to the thrill of your test drive, to our professional know-how and superior automotive service department, our commitment is to your satisfaction. With every visit and every drive, you'll know you're a member of the Crown family.
See what sets us apart.
Crown Toyota.
Crown Volkswagen.
Come experience the Crown difference.
Crown Toyota and VW. CrownAutomotive.com. 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
We got 25 seconds left here in this timeout. Perry's over here. We've got to come up with a play here to get us 11 or 12 yards to get a first down here. What do you think, Armin? What are we going to do?
Well, I'd be surprised if we don't throw the ball, and I'm going to say we'll be looking for that little 8-yard flare that we throw every once in a while. Flare, quick out, whatever.
They're playing their guys a little deeper right now. Well, now they're starting to move up. Got two receivers on each side. Metcalf's back there by himself. We've got motion, and it's Kniper. And he is getting around. And he gets pulled down for a loss.
The Hiawatha team is kind of jacked up right now.
Yeah.
Well, we got to run. It's like we were tiptoeing out there looking for something to open up instead of just running.
We didn't get much blocking downfield from our receivers, and our offense, our tight end, just let the defensive end go after about a two-count block. Bad combination of things.
It's fourth down. Baker's out there for the punt.
End of the quarter.
And it is the end of the quarter. So let's keep it here for this quarter break. I want to do, while we've got time to do this, I want to do a little shout out here because Alex Hackathorn called me today and asked me, he's one of our coaches, our high school coaches, Tom and Monique Huber out in Eaglewood, Colorado. They watch our games every Friday night. So we're going to do a shout out. Thanks for being a loyal call fan. We appreciate your support.
Yeah. That's cool.
Well, guys, we've got 1 quarter in the book. We've kind of started off pretty good shape, but then we're kind of at a stalemate here, both of us. We've got to stop their fullback.
Well, the penalty caught us was that the face mask penalty
The face
on
mask
us, and just put us back a long ways. And we had the crackback block.
The crackback block. I mean,
That's on offense.
That took us out of
That took us
that
way out of
last
it.
drive too.
And this is the result of it now. We'll end up punting on 4th and almost 15.
That should be number 20 back deep.
Yep.
Ethan Morton.
Okay, Baker back for the snap. He takes it, and there's a low squabbler, but it gets a good bounce,
My kind of kick.
Yep.
and it rolls over and out of bounds on about the 49-yard line.
So Hiawatha have relatively good field position on this, Harmon. And that's a good thing for the offense to have in the back in their mind.
Yeah, it's actually they've had pretty good field position starting every time. Good returns. Now this time, a little short punt, but at least there was no return on it.
Right.
You know, with both teams, well, of course, we're throwing the ball, but with them predominantly running the ball, the clock, that was a pretty quick quarter.
Yep.
Hiawatha turns. Now they're going to throw the ball out here to 17,
Oh,
and he
nice
is taken
job.
down. Jensen was taken down the minute he caught that pass.
Tristan Gordon was right.
But he's met out there and dropped for a gain of about 4 yards.
That was actually pretty good recovery because they had us flanked and they had us blocked. And boom, we just fought and they had us blocked. And boom, we just fought that off. I think if he'd have cut it back up inside quicker, he might have been still running.
In fact, that ball went from the 48 to the 48. Gain of 4. Morton back there. We got motion. He's coming this way. There's the option.
Oh,
and we missed
we
him.
had a chance to get him in the backfield.
And we're still missing him. But we finally drive him out of bounds on about the 32-yard line.
I want to watch this option on the replay.
Never.
We had a great chance. We just missed him.
Yeah, the guy. I don't know who that was right now, but
Graves got the
Graves.
miss. I think that was Graves, yeah.
I mean, basically that's it. If you don't make your assignment, it's going
That's
to be
right.
a gainer.
You got to make that play. All right, bring him up. He's dropping back. He's throwing out in the flat, and he's got a man, number 8, Monahan.
That was a nice pass. Good touch right over the
Or was
defensive
that
line.
3?
I think that is 8
Was it 8?
or 5. Now it could be 5.
5,
receiver
number
also.
5. That's Henry.
Carson Henry.
Yeah.
He's a junior.
Gosh,
we are
dang, we
jumpy.
jump again.
Why are we so jumpy out there? Watch the ball. You train.
I always hated that double wing where the receiver goes in, or the back goes in motion. This back is coming back, and it seems like that's really
It takes the ball down to the 20-yard line.
destroying our concentration on the line.
You watch the ball. You don't listen to the count.
That's right. Yeah.
That's easy to say, though. You're out there. You're all jacked up on defense. Want to make a play. And
So it's 1st and 10 on the 20. Drops back. He's going deep in
Wide
the end
open.
zone, and he's back there all by himself, and he makes the catch. Number
We got-
17, Jensen, for the touch.
beating us that
No,
badly.
no.
That's who's that? Bronson? That's unusual if that's Bronson. He's usually a lot
He's
better on
usually
defense.
right on it. Yeah.
Run. Oh, now we had 3 straight passes or whatever it was.
Now, they got a kid that can kick it. I'd be interested to see if they do. They may not.
They have to call a timeout 'cause
Uh-oh.
they can't get it together on their
We're
extra
calling a
point.
timeout. All right, guys, I tell you what, since we've got a little timeout here, let's talk just a little bit about district play, because it is a whole new ball of wax this year with the way they set up the districts. And right now, the way I understand it, you take all the ones from the 4 districts in the East. You have 4 2s, you have 4 3s, and you have 4 4s. Then you seed those people in a bracket with whoever gets seeded number 1 gets to play number 16. And the way Coach explained it to me the other day, if you're in the only way you're going to get a home game is you've got to beat somebody that's higher than you. So you got to work your way up to be in the top end of the bracket. So he said the chances of that happening are, Yeah. So as we have time, we'll talk more about this. But it's really it's new to us, so it's going to be different.
But this is what the bigger schools have been doing for a number of years,
All right, here they're going to go for 2 on this extra point play. And the ball is dribbled back to him. And he's going to run it in.
He didn't get it.
He did not get it. All right.
I tell you, that could be a huge play tonight.
Extra point wasn't any good. So with 9:09 left in the second quarter, it is Perry Lecompton 8, Hiawatha 6.
Well, it's a great defensive stand right there.
Your home doesn't stop at your door. It just begins. It's the extension of your everyday and host to a million magic moments. It's your square footage secret and your favorite summer days. Your sunrise Shavasana and your sunset Sangria. It's the place where conference calls and emails meet the fresh air and vitamin D. It's the extraordinary minutes that become lifelong memories. Moisture Shield. It's not just any deck. It's built for your life.
Get it right with McCray Lumber in Lawrence.
All right, we're back here for the kickoff. Hiawatha's going to be kicking to Perry. Back deep, we have Eli Dean and Bronson Rush. 8-6 ball game. 9:09 left in the second quarter.
Well, let's hope we get a decent return here and hope they don't pooch one and catch us falling asleep.
He'll get it down at about the 20, 25-yard line, probably.
Excuse me.
I think this kicker can kick the ball in the end zone if he wants to.
Really? Now, I didn't know. I didn't watch all of his kickoffs last. He hadn't had that many.
No, that's a short one.
That's that pooch.
And it's the pooch kick. And here he comes. And he's
push on him.
Man, they keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and the ball
He took it away from him?
No.
I don't know what they're going to do with this one.
Well, they're going to call it dead. I can tell you that.
I think, because if they wouldn't call it dead, they'd let him run in the end zone.
Yeah.
We got to hang on to the football, though, boys.
No, they gave them. They gave him the ball.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Who was our guy that received that kickoff?
I have no idea. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. So whoever's in that third row.
Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Oh, this is a momentum switch right here.
Yep, you bet it is.
Big time. This is the time you got to dig down and pull out what you got. The line's going to have to stand up inside.
Boy, talk about big breaks. Whew.
That gives the ball back to the Red Hawks. 1st and 10. The 38-yard line. And it's a pitch, and he's going to throw it, and he's got a man running deep. And we're back, and we knocked it down. Gordon knocked it down.
Good coverage by Eli Dean over there.
Actually, yeah.
Didn't seem to
Both
fool us.
Dean and Gordon were right there. Well, they were trying to take advantage, You get the ball back right away, you go for the big one.
Yep, and they got 3 other downs to get 10 yards still. That's a good choice of plays by them. You're right, Armin.
All right, it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Got 2 receivers out here to the left. And it's the fullback.
Boy.
Kniper on the tackle.
He's going to gain about 5, looks like.
Yeah, it was Monahan again.
Yeah, ball's on the 34. Hiawatha breaks the huddle. Fullback, right up the middle.
A little short. Yep.
Advance that ball to about the 30-yard line. Gain of 4.
Well, big down for the cause.
Yep.
Yes, it is. This brings up 4th down and 3.
Watch the ball, fellas. Don't get pulled off by that hard count. What are you running, Armin? What are you running?
If I were them, I'd run the fullback again.
That's been a good play for them. I don't know. They might try to jump us off sides here. And there's the fullback, and he didn't get it.
He
But
did not
there's
get
a
it.
flag. We got illegal procedure. Illegal procedure.
No, I got a pretty good idea what's going to happen with that.
That's going to move the ball back to the 35-yard line. Now it's going to bring up 4th down, and they are going to need 7 yards.
Well, put the ball in the air or
They're going to.
get it outside.
Yeah, they're going to air it out. Either that or...
They'll try to get us to jump here, I think. Nope. And here he drops back, and he's rolling out, and he hits him quick out in the flat.
Oh,
he
yes.
is.
Nice play.
Whoa.
Is that...
I don't believe he got the first down.
Kniper.
Oh, I don't know who it was, but they put a hit on him.
I think that was Kniper. Look at right. Right. No, it wasn't.
Dean was out there. I think it must have been Dean. Dean and
Knifer was in
Knifer.
on- That's kind of a double play on that kid.
Call defense holds.
Yeah.
That was big. That was really big.
Ball is on the 30-yard line.
Actually, they had played the play before very well
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Just whistled before the play was actually
Call
live.
offense needs to come alive.
We've got to block. We've just got to block.
Can't make more mistakes either.
Can't make those simple mistakes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh.
Well, there.
Pass out here to Minnick. Believe it was a little high.
Boy, he had a blocker out in front of him.
Yeah.
Just got to complete the pass.
Yep.
Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Need the offense that we had last week. Just drive. They did well last week.
Yeah.
Having a little struggle tonight.
That's a pretty good defense we were playing too.
Yep.
All right. Metcalf's back calling for the ball. He's turning, he's looking, and he's going to keep running. There you go. Now he's breaking in them. He's getting down.
Run, baby, run.
He has got a blocker in front, and he takes it all the way down to the probably around the 12-yard line.
Holy cow.
You know, I thought he could have done that in the previous series once or twice. He's got the ability.
As Kevin Harlan would say, oh, baby, what a play.
Nice that block up front right there. Who is that? 17, Gordon.
Ball's on the 14.
Boy, a big play.
That's a nice run. Nice play.
How quickly the tenor of the game can change.
Yep.
So that brings up 1st down on the 14-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. There's a give to Gordon, and
He's in there.
sprints into the end zone for a 14-yard touchdown.
There's a flag. Now we got another flag.
It was an
looks
after
like
the play, though, wasn't
dead
it?
ball, yeah.
Probably celebration.
Well, you know, the good thing about that, Armin, you were right. All the linemen have to do is block.
Yeah,
That's all
because
they
that's
gotta
what
do.
happened there.
You put the ball up in the air. No, something else happened over here.
Yeah, it was something over in the back.
So is the touchdown good?
Well, if it's after the play, it should be.
Oh, yeah.
Personal foul on us.
So
So
was the
apparently-
score during the play, after the play, what?
I don't know. The official's not telling us anything, but he's marking the ball on the 3-yard line. So I'm assuming it was after the play.
After the
They'll
play.
penalize us on the kickoff.
I don't know how they do that anymore. Do they do high school on kickoff? It's on the extra point.
No, it's on the extra point.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all right. That
no,
just means we'll
they
have-
didn't give it to us. It's during the play. I'll tell you what, we've had way too many unsportsmanlike or whatever it was, fouls.
The touchdown stands.
Touchdown stands. Okay, well,
that's
that
what
helps.
I thought. That's why they put the ball on the 3 to indicate that was from that spot.
Got it. Still, there's no excuse.
Nope, there isn't.
Got to keep things under control here. So.
All right, we'll see what we've got up our sleeve here on this. Looks like an 18-yard extra point.
Well, we're not going to try kicking it. Is that right?
No, we're not going to kick it. I believe we're going to throw it, or Metcalf's going to run again. So he's dropping back, and he's taking off. And he throws it out of bounds.
Yeah. He had no choice. Get racked up.
Wasn't a chance. So that gives us another 6. So that makes Perry Lecompton 14, Hiawatha 6. Let's take a break.
Got the big play for the touchdown eventually, and 2 big plays. Big run by Metcalf, and then the follow-up by Gordon.
The run by Gordon was sweet.
Yep. Nobody touched him.
Nobody touched him.
It was inside. Yeah, nobody touched him.
So now it's up to the defense. Are we going to come back and play a solid defense here this series?
Start off with get us sucked in a little bit, and then they know they can throw the ball now, so they'll try to do that again. There goes the fullback, right up the middle.
The one time that we don't
gets 10.
The one time that we don't have anybody on him, and boy, they just rock and sock that time.
He just rattled off 10 yards there real quick.
You know, I watched the game against Oskaloosa, and I don't think they looked that good against Oskaloosa.
Quarterback's under. Here comes the option. There's our option guy. Missed him again. My gosh, I don't understand.
That? And that's Bronson Rush. Bronson's basically
Gordon.
good.
That's Gordon that's missing him.
You know,
he swift that twice. He just runs by. He's behind the play. He's not out in front of him.
But you cannot leave your feet.
No,
you got to string
keep
it out as far as you can, and you'll still get help.
Yep.
We'll get it figured out.
I mean, Gordon's made a lot of plays like that before, so.
That would have been a good 5-yard loss.
That's a gain of 7.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have a first down yet.
That's right. 3rd down, there's the fullback.
That's that number 7 there.
And he's running hard, and I believe he's going to be about a foot short.
Ethan Grant.
A lot of white jerseys out leading him.
He's kind of shaking up on that.
Number 7.
What now? Did that guy just?
Grant, was he the ball carrier on that play?
Yeah, he was the ball carrier.
He was a little slow coming off.
This is 3rd and
a foot.
Or less. I mean, that's under center. Here he goes.
And it's a quarterback sneak. He's got the first. That's going to advance the ball up to the 47. 47 to 47.
In this day and age, when most of the snaps are shotgun snaps, if you got a quarterback that takes the ball right there, that's pretty much a gimme for 3 feet, 2 feet.
Yeah. All right. First down, Hiawatha. And he's dropping back to throw the ball, and he's got a man over the middle, and he completes it down to the 25-yard line.
As good as our defensive secondary has been pretty much all year, we are giving up a ton of passing yardage to a running team. That's not a good sign, Armin.
No, it's
need to tighten that secondary down.
I haven't seen them throw that well.
All right. There's the fullback. He's grinding it out.
Yeah. Got another, 4 yards? 3?
Well, the good thing about what they're doing is you got to pay attention to the fullback every play. And so that takes a man or two on the inside. And that's why you run it so much. But that pass, you're right, Armin. He put it right on the money.
Looks like 2nd and 7. It's a fullback again, straight ahead.
Man, they got that fullback rolling.
Well, their offensive line is starting to pound on us. I think they realize that these guys aren't much up here tonight.
18.
And they're just going. Our D-line's got to toughen up a little bit. They're better than that.
Well, Hiawatha breaks the huddle. And it's to the fullback again.
Boy.
And he breaks right through that line. Advances that ball down to the 11-yard line. It is first down. And they could make another first down if they get it to the 1. That scenario sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Hiawatha 7. He's dropping back. He's rolling out. There's nobody out there. And he runs into Kniper, it looks like. Or Dean. Not Dean, but Gordon. Looks like they advanced that ball. That's down to the 5, I believe.
Getting down there, yeah.
Didn't have contain on the outside there.
Yeah.
So that brings up 2nd down and 5.
And 4. I'll tell you.
We got timeout, and they're going to give that timeout to Hiawatha.
That's another good call by Hiawatha, coach. Down here.
So let's take a timeout also. And the ball is on about the, well, it's going to be 2nd down and 4 because the ball is on the 5 and they can get to the 1 and get a first down. So the old Perry defense had better, Perry Lecompton defense had better stiffen up right here because we need to stop them right here. So it's 2nd down. And they run that little counter. Or is that the fullback?
No, that was counter. That was to the back.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, they're going to have the ball on the 2. So he made 3. So it's now going to be 3rd down and 2 for a first, 3 for a touchdown. Quarterback sneak again. I don't believe he got the first, but it's close. 4th and a foot.
Hard count?
Basically, it's probably going to be a
he got a first down. He said first down.
He did?
Yeah, he just signaled it.
Well, it's 1st and goal then.
And they didn't measure it.
Nope.
Looks like this official just might want to get this game over.
Well,
All right, Hiawatha brings him out. And there's the quarterback, sticks it up right after the fullback. Did he get it?
Yep.
Yep, it's touchdown.
This one, of course, as a costly result of a fumble on the kickoff.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's one of the ones where we were pushing. And he just couldn't hang on to the ball. They stripped it from him and didn't call it dead. So we're kind of our worst enemy right now. Well, this is another big play. Stop them here and maintain the lead.
You know they're going to go for 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's a direct snap, and it's a reverse, and he's going to throw it out there, and it's caught for the extra point.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Eli Dean was all but there. I'm surprised he didn't come away with the ball. Oh, he was a little farther away than I thought.
Well, what that's going to do is that's going to knot it up at 14 each. With 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the score.
Almost like the Caw defense is sleepwalking out there. Yeah, they don't look very good at all. I'm really surprised. Really surprised.
Well, I think I don't know. I think what I'm surprised about is after last week having 3 exceptionally good drives against a superior defense.
Yep.
And we've made so many mistakes tonight, we can't really put together those drives.
You know,
we've had some big plays.
Looking at the way they're lined up for this kickoff, either one Baker or number 12. No, number 12 on that previous kickoff that fumbled that ball.
Yep.
One of those 2 people, because it went to.
It's going to go over there again, probably.
I think they're going to put it over there again.
They got number 10 kicking it. Yeah, that's more.
Well, here we go. We'll see what happens. And it's a squabbler this time, and hopefully we got on the ball. That hit somebody, I think, as they were. I don't understand this.
They were not expecting it up front. Someone was all over it. I don't know who got it, but one of our guys tipped it, and the other guys fell right on it. Saved us field position, the other team with the ball, momentum, 2 minutes left to score. Boy, that was a big play.
I've always thought if you're the kicker and you can kick it right at, and handcuff that guy that's straight ahead of you, you got a shot at that too. But if you miss him.
All right, here we go. 3 backs to the left. And Metcalf on a keeper. He wings it out.
Nice block.
And it's a gain of about 9 yards.
Bronson Wrench had a real nice block out there.
No, it's only 8.
Yeah, but that's 8-yard gain. We'll take that any day.
47. And there's Metcalf dropping back again. He's got Bronson Rush out here. He gets a ray. He's headed down the sideline. And he runs out of bounds on the 32-yard line.
Boy, you couldn't have run that any better than Bronson Rush did right there.
Great timing.
Yep.
Sidestep. The kid overran him.
Stayed in bounds, beat one man, then goes out of bounds.
I like it. And the calls look good. They look good.
Yes.
Really good.
Metcalf brings him up. Got one back. Looks like 3 receivers to the left. It's a quick pass out to Eli Dean. He makes a move to the outside, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6.
You know, I think Coach recognizes the fact that they're really jamming that inside. We can't run inside very effectively. And, boy, when he can throw it outside like this, there's somebody open every time.
Do we have a penalty or something?
What are they talking about?
I don't know. This white hat's hard to read. He never gives you signals.
Coming over to talk to our coaching staff for some reason. Don't like that. Doesn't look like Coach Paramore is real happy about what they're talking to him. Shaking his head. Yeah, maybe not.
Well, I didn't see. Is there a flag out there, though?
I don't think so. I don't know what.
I don't see anything, but
they're making it back to the first down spot.
It's still first down.
I don't know what the call was. Don't know what that signal was.
I don't
No,
either.
I don't either. These guys are.
Well, let's try this again. It's out here to Bronson, and he thrown a little short. Yeah, I don't know what that.
I don't know.
Because they never counted the down or anything. They just brought it back like it's.
So he must have said the ball wasn't in play, maybe.
That's all. I agree. That was not a legal snap. It was not an official snap.
All right, we got run receiver right, 2 left. There's the pass. There's Bronson Rush on the reception. Takes the ball down to the 23-yard line.
Cause still have, I believe, 2 timeouts left. Correct?
Yeah, I think we've only used 1. 1:15 going here. And there's a direct snap back. And there's the pass.
my
and he
God.
picked it
Are
off.
you kidding me?
He pitched it.
What are we doing?
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
Hiawatha.
I have to see that again. What are we thinking out there?
It might have just popped out.
It did pop. It did pop out.
Popped
That was a
out.
mistake. That's my fault. I apologize, folks. It was just, he just bumbled it.
Well, he didn't have it, so he couldn't
Yeah.
just go down for.
Yeah. Wow. You talk about a momentum killer. Woo. Cause are going to have to pull it out of the bag here in the second half. My goodness.
All right, Hiawatha comes up to the line. They're going for 2. They're in that old. And he gives it to the fullback. The fullback is trying to get to the outside, and he is going to be short.
Another penalty. We have another penalty.
Wow. I have not seen a play like that in a long time.
No.
A fumble, a recovery for about a 75, 80-yard touchdown. Well, if they're hanging around down there, it's not good for us.
Well, let's see. You never know. He's telling White to back up.
Personal foul on them.
Personal foul on them, so they didn't get the extra point.
Be assessed and kickoff. Now.
So that's going to make the score Perry Lecompton.
It won't be. It's just declined, isn't it?
Yeah.
14 and Hiawatha 20.
We get so used to the pros and the college rules.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, the Cause have 49 seconds left to try to do something, but after that last series, wow. A couple of big plays, and the big one, of course, was that fumble that just popped in the air after we caught it. And
well, and this is not a criticism, but
yeah.
I was kind of surprised that we had 2 downs, we had timeouts, that we didn't just get the first down first. With something. Although that was a pretty safe pass, I got to agree.
There is no safe pass,
No.
Armin.
No, well, we've discovered that. There's no doubt about
Well,
that.
they are going to enforce this on the kickoff, it looks like. So,
yeah.
well, again, it comes down to how important is this game to you?
That's right.
How important is it? We'll see if the Cause on senior night. Well, we've got 12 seniors playing out here. They're possibly their last home game.
Yeah.
If they want to have this bad memory, go with them.
Here we go for the kickoff.
Well, let's see if we can get a run back all the way.
We'll see where he kicks this. Well, he pooches this over to, I think that's.
He didn't go nowhere. He took about 2 steps and just got mauled.
A lot of dancing around.
Yeah. Something like that.
So
Catch
it's
it,
going to
go
be
forward.
1st and 10 on the 49.
45 seconds.
Well, see if we got some magic left here. We haven't heard. Well, anyway, we'll see.
Metcalf back. 3 receivers to the right. He calls for the ball. It's the quick pass out here to Gordon. He dances around. He's still trying to get to the sideline, but he's not going to do it. But he is going to pick up a couple of yards.
For no gain, it looks like.
It's going to be about
1 yard.
about one.
He got one. He's on the 50 now. He was on the 49. 24 seconds. Nope. Incomplete. Pass was a little short.
Yeah, it's a little short of Graves. He couldn't actually. I think it was already on the ground by the time he got it.
Brings up second down and 9. 18 seconds.
Third down and 9 for Lecompton.
Metcalf back. He's
Oh,
getting
good
pressure.
Lord.
He's rolling. He throws. He completes it to Gray. And Gray is drug out of bounds
He stopped the
with
clock.
8 seconds.
Timeout by the cause. Time for one more play. I hate to see him roll and left though. He can. It's tough for a right-handed quarterback to throw right, and he had a guy right on his tail.
You know, he did. They've done that a lot this year.
Yeah.
We've rolled him out to the left.
That's a 17-yard pass play, boys.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Nice catch by Chase Gray. It scares me a little bit in a situation like this that sometimes you make a bad decision and
Yeah.
got to keep a cool head here and make sure we don't make a mistake here and
Yep.
make this a positive play instead of a negative one.
Yep. Well, the good thing is we will get the ball back first in the
We
third
do.
quarter. So
We do.
what yard line are we on? 30.
We are on
33,
the
30,
34.
34. Yeah,
33. We're on the 33.
Means we need to go about 34 yards.
We need to go 34 yards. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be a yard in. Well, we got time for one play or maybe two if we get an incompletion. But got 2 receivers left, one right. Metcalf drops back. He fires it deep. We got 2 people down there, but it's knocked down with 2 seconds left.
One more play.
So we're going to have one more shot at this.
I never understand pass plays like that. We got 2 receivers within 2 yards of each
I
other.
know. I don't understand that either.
I'm not sure if someone was supposed to cut deep in the middle and just kind of forgot about it or what. Had 2 defenders over there also.
Yep.
Excuse me.
This is it. Fourth down.
Timeout by the cause.
Timeout by the cause. We got
Talk about
2 seconds left.
Diagram that.
Is this, draw in the dirt, draw up a play? Is that
I was
what
just
we
going to say
do?
that special play they've been
Yeah.
working on all week. Maybe this is the spot where you use it. Give them something to think about in the second half.
I don't know. I always kind of like using those special plays when you kind of least expect it.
Yeah.
But boy, they ought to be expecting it now.
Hey, I got another thank you I want to put out there in
There
the
you
air,
go.
and that's to Ed Putnam. This year, every game, he's always sending us scores at halftime, and we want Ed. I saw him at the post office this week, and I told him thank you very much because we're too busy up here to be checking phones and stuff. He said he enjoys doing it, but I just wanted to shout out to Ed. Thank you very much for everything you do for us.
Yeah. Ed had a lot of good years here at Prairie Lecompton High School in different athletics and being athletic director for some number of years.
Yes, he was. Track coach here for many years.
Yep.
Here we go with 2 seconds on the clock. Metcalf drops back. Oh, he's going to throw it right down in somebody, but that should be the half. So we're going to bring this thing to halftime with the Hiawatha Redhawks leading the Prairie Lecompton Cause 14-20. We'll be back in a minute.
At Crown Automotive, nothing is more important to our service and body shop departments than customer satisfaction, which is why we love hearing how we've made your experience enjoyable.
I bought both of my babies here, and the service department has always been amazing.
Had my vehicle back the same day. Great repair and in a timely fashion.
The service center was professional, cheerful, and knowledgeable.
So come see us at Crown for any of your service and body shop needs.
Experience the Crown difference. Crown Automotive, 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
Get it right with McCray Lumber in Lawrence.
However, the doorbell rings. You walk to it, you slowly open it, and you are greeted by the cutest trick-or-treaters you have ever seen. No apples in this house, only treats, no tricks. Full-size candy bars, let's fill up those bags. I want candy. Students who forgot their uniforms tonight. The seniors you see in front of you have started the year off great and have come a long ways in the last 3 or 4 years. Marching with the band for the last time tonight. Please give it up for Kaylee Brown, Liam Ellis, Emma Reed, Laramano, Caleb Ressinger, Sophie Scripture, William Edwards, Justin Booth, and drum major David Case. It would not be spooky. Oh, yeah, kick it. It would not be spooky season if it didn't get chillier and chillier.
Check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Looks like we're back live here at halftime. The teams are coming out of the locker room. While we've got a second here, we've got some scores in from Ed Putnam. So, Mark or Armin, you want to read those off, Armin?
Yeah, I will. In fact, thanks, Ed. And that pig from your joke the other day was out on the field here a little while ago. Leavenworth 7, and Holton is 0. This is halftime score?
Halftime score.
All right. Rossville 28, Wabunsee 0. Wellsville 14, Burlington 6. That's a little tighter than I thought.
That's tighter than I thought, yeah.
St. Mary's 18, Sabetha 0. Whoa. Royal Valley 30, Oskaloosa 0. Silver Lake is 7 to Council Grove 6. Nemaha Central 20, Effingham 0, and Osage City is 27 to 7 over Riley.
It's kind of interesting to see the St. Mary's team. I wonder if they had some injuries and they're just getting healthy again. They played well here lately.
They've been up and down, haven't they?
Yeah. All right, some stats from our game. Some of these won't be surprising. Some of them might be. First downs, Perry Lecompton 7, Hiawatha 11. Rushes, Perry Lecompton 8 rushes for 74 yards. Hiawatha 28 rushes for 107, so their per average rush hasn't been all that good. Passing, Cause are 11 for 20 and 99 yards. Hiawatha is 5 for 7 for 52 yards. Fumbles lost. Each team has fumbled once and lost it once. The last one was a killer for the Cause. Ended up being a touchdown recovery. Penalties, Cause were 6 for 46. Hiawatha 2 for 10. Fourth down conversions, the Cause did do well there, 2 for 2, and fourth down for Hiawatha, 0 for 2. Time of possession is almost equal, 18 minutes, 14 seconds for the Cause, 18 minutes, 27 seconds for Hiawatha. So, Armin, any words of wisdom here?
I have no real words of wisdom. 14 to 20, Cause have to get outside, get down to business, play it like it's the game that they know how to play, and quit making foolish mistakes.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I think the penalties are killing us right now, and that's just lack of concentration.
Yeah.
We're not focused. Hopefully, Coach had some words of wisdom for him at halftime, and you get a little chance to get him in there and regroup, and we can come out this second half. And we're going to get the ball because we deferred at the towing cost. And so we're going to get the ball on the kickoff here. And hopefully what we need to do is just take this kickoff, put a drive together, march down the field, run some clock, and take control of this second half.
Yep. Defensively, Armin, what do you think we have to do defensively? A little bit different to put a stop to this somewhat of a wishbone offense they run.
Well, it's not really it's not a wishbone.
Flybone.
Yeah, Chuck Culver called in, told us it's a flybone, and but it's got some possibilities. I don't know. We're going to have to take control of the fullback. We're going to have to shut him down, and the quarterback running the ball has become somewhat of a problem for us too. But the big thing, I think, is we haven't covered downfield very well.
Yeah, I was just going to say the big surprise for me has been the passing game of Hiawatha. They have not showed that to be very potent. Boy, tonight they've only got, 50-some yards, but, boy, they were big yards at great times. So we'll see if the Cause have an answer. Bill, anything from you?
Well, the only thing I can say is I hope we got focused at halftime. We know what we have to do, and we come out and we execute and quit making those foolish mistakes.
Yep.
Just like this kickoff. Everybody needs to be thinking the ball is coming to me.
Yep.
And be ready to field it because this guy kicks it everywhere. You don't know where it's going.
That's probably intentional too.
Oh, I'm sure it is. All right, here we go with the opening kick or the second half kickoff. And this time he pooches it over to the right, and it's taken, and they're headed this way. And it is Oh, that's old Hayes
That's
again
Hayes
in
again.
there. Yeah. Hey, he's nice return.
That was a good return. I tell you what.
Nice return.
I didn't expect to come back that far.
All right. Looks like the Cause are going to have the ball. 41-yard line.
Pretty good field possession. We'll take it. I'll see if the offense can get generated.
Well, it's now or never. Now we take control of our game, or we're going to be in some kind of a standoff that we don't know how it's going to end.
Yep. We got to take this down and score.
First down and 10 for Perry Lecompton from the 41.
We'll see what we've worked on here at halftime. We got 3 receivers out to the right. Metcalf back. Asked for the ball, and there he goes, and that is Gordon. Excuse me, that's Gordon breaking to the outside. He's got one man to beat. He's headed down the sideline, and he's finally taken out of bounds. Looks like on about the 32-yard line, 33-yard line.
It looked like he was running with an attitude, Armin.
Yes,
that's a good thing to see. Boy, ahead of steam and look out.
He got a lot more yards than I think that play was designed for.
Yep.
I got to hand it to Hiawatha. They took a pretty good angles of pursuit, though, and were able to run him down.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like that he was running on a mission.
Yep.
All right. This time looks like we have Bronson Rush back there. And it's a give to Bronson. And he still keeps those feet churning, and he grinds it up there to the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
Lane Kessler, the tackler for Hiawatha. 1 yard gain on the play, second down and 9.
Brings up second down. Metcalf asks for the snap. It's a handoff to Gordon again on that quick hitter, and I mean he just zipped up there.
He's inspired, isn't he?
He is.
I think so. I'd give it to him until he can't go anymore. Holy cow!
That's a first down.
Like he had a rocket tied to his back. Man, that was quick. You were right, Armin. That was quick.
Ball's resting on the 20-yard line. Two backs back there. Gordon is the deep back, and there he goes off tackle again, but we did not, and there comes a flag.
Well, that's either holding or a face mask.
Exactly. It's one of those two. I think that's what came out of the hat at halftime.
And
face mask. Yep.
On them. Hey.
All right, we catch a break.
He tried to point our way, didn't he?
He did.
Well, we're going to get a little break here.
Well, now, where's that from?
That's only a 5-yard face mask, though, so he must have just touched it. He didn't yank them.
I didn't even know they had 5-yard face masks anymore. I remember when they came in, and then everything was a 5-yarder.
Gordon, the lone back, asks for the ball. There it is to Gordon.
He's got it.
He is driving and takes the ball down to the 4-yard line.
Nope, 9. Looks like 9.
Oh.
Mark, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. It's the 9-yard line.
But, Mark, you're also right. He is running. He's got more determination than we've seen that on that field here.
Yep.
That's a really good job.
Second down.
Nope. First and goal. First and goal, I think they marked it.
They marked it.
First and goal.
First down. Yep, the ball's on the 9. They can't get another first. We got to drive this in. Metcalf calls for the ball. It's a handoff to Rush. He's driving, and it looks like he gets up to about the 7-yard line.
It didn't look like he had a whole lot of time once he got the ball.
Nope. It's that deep handoff, though, and he waited for it. And whereas
he tried to turn it, but it just didn't work.
When he gave it to Gordon, he was moving forward full speed by the time he got it. So that's the difference there.
Gordon's back there now. Metcalf calls for the ball. He turns. He throws it out in the flat. He's got it. And he...
Ronson, close.
I think...
Stuff like that. But, 25 seconds. It's down to 5 seconds, and we just barely got to the line of scrimmage. Not a criticism, just a comment. So it's just... you get that close to the goal line, you don't want to waste a timeout in the third quarter. But Cause are going to get it together. We got 2 downs to get it. Let's get it on third down. Take all the suspense out of it.
That's right.
Like you say, you just kind of hate wasting a timeout. That wasn't wasted timeout in the situation, but why let it get to that situation?
Yep.
It would have been even worse not to have called a timeout.
Yep.
And because that's what happens.
5-yard penalty.
You start rushing
Delay
yourself.
the game.
Yeah.
Here come the Cause. Let's go, boys. Put it in the end zone.
I just want to see that line fire off and just blow Hiawatha back about 2 yards, and we can just step into the end zone here. All right. Gordon's back there.
Oh,
are you kidding me? Oh, good
and
bounce.
Bronson picks it up, and how about that play? That's the old dribble play, the basketball play.
Yeah, all 3 of us went, because, you get that close and you fumble the ball on a nice pitch. You hit him right in the hands, and it bounced back. So Cause catch a break.
Cause caught a break.
And Armand, they looked good on that drive.
They did.
Exceptionally good drive, yeah. Looked like we were in command the entire time.
We never had a penalty.
No.
How about that? What do we do to get up by 2? Let's go, boys. Come on. Keep the pressure on.
That brings us up to 20 each.
Oh
my
God.
Oh,
look
my
at
God.
that.
Hey, and it is
Whoa.
Eli Dean.
How about that?
I think they were. Isn't that kind of what Hiawatha
Oh, my
did
gosh.
last time?
He had 2 guys right in his face, and he just jumped and tossed it to who was that down there? Was it
I don't
Gordon?
know.
I don't know.
They're too far away. I can't see
It
that.
looked like a hook shot, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, the Cause comes storming out in the third quarter. What do you think of that, fellas?
I liked it.
Well, with 7:50 here to go in the third quarter, the Cause have jumped in the lead again, 22-20 over Hiawatha Redhawks.
Well, they looked like they'd been sitting on a jolt of electricity all halftime, and maybe they were. Maybe the coach had them hooked up.
They were. Yeah.
They look good. That was the best drive we've seen in a long time here.
We just got to keep this momentum going.
Yep. Now the defense got to step up and do their job too.
That's right.
Otherwise, you know what the end of the game will be like. Last team with the ball.
Well, one of the things we could help ourselves with is do a great job right now on coverage.
Yep.
That's right.
They've had a couple of awfully good returns.
Yep.
What do you bet they're going to return this to their bench?
Oh yeah, that's what they've been doing. That's
So
Yeah, let's kick it over to this side a little bit here.
that's right. And he did. And it's over here, and he catches it on the run. Here he comes.
And we lost outside recovers, but we got it back.
No, the ball,
No, it's out
but
of bounds.
he's out of bounds, and it's going to be Hiawatha's ball.
But you're right, Mark. We lost that container.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Looks like Smelzer made the tackle, rolled him out of bounds, so he was right there. So we kept him down somewhere around the 30, 34, 35. All right, call defense. Let's see if you've been sitting on the generator for electricity here. Let's get this going.
Jay, see if we've made some corrections at halftime. Then we can stop that. We need to be jamming that quarterback. Jamming that fullback right at the line of scrimmage. Get low on that boy. Here we go. 1st and 10. 2 receivers left. And it's the fullback, and we stuffed him.
There, that's what first of all, I agree. That's what one of the things we need to do is take that away.
Take that away.
If that's gone, then we can start looking for some other stuff. We can't, we just got to step up.
Well, the D-line did a nice job of staying low that time. I will say that for them. They stuck their nose right in there and said, nope.
Two receivers to the left. He drops back. He's looking. He's got a man running out there. We got a defensive man there, and I believe we got a pick.
We do. Eli Dean.
It is Eli Dean on the interception.
He was right in the right spot, and the quarterback underthrew it, put it up in the air. Let's watch this again.
So Perry's going to take over the ball on the 45-yard line.
And you know what we got to do with this?
Score.
We got to go score.
We got to do it again. We got to repeat that last drive.
Say, give it to Gordon about 6 times in a row. He ran hard that last series.
I'd do that until they stopped it.
Yep.
Got Minnick out there for Eli Dean. He's over on the sideline, taking a little breather. 1 back, 3 receivers left. There goes Gordon.
And there he's going.
And there he goes, and he's driving those legs, and I love that play.
Yep.
He ground out 9 yards.
Tell you, when he hits that line of scrimmage at that speed, if there's any little crease there, he's going to be through it and gone.
Well, the good thing also about that, we won the battle up front on that time. Our offensive line got a nice push. That was a great job by the O-line.
That's one of the reasons he can do that.
Yeah.
Gordon can slip through there.
Hard to make a tackle when you're going backwards.
Second and short. That's a give.
There you go.
Don't be stupid.
And
he
there
got
we
it.
go. Chance
Stupid.
Gray.
That just is stupid. No need for that. Play was 10 yards away.
I did not actually see.
Oh, my gosh.
I think he threw him down.
No, he was running with his hands out. I mean,
Well,
it was after the whistle, I'm sure.
dead ball foul, personal foul on the cause. My gosh.
Here we go. I got to quit saying that. Here we go.
Well,
it is going to be second down.
One of those examples of shooting ourselves in our foot.
You got it.
And we just have done that all year long.
Well, you know, you don't even put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
That's going to move the ball back, I believe, to the 42-yard line.
I'm kind of amazed. If it's a 15-yard penalty, is it from the previous spot or is it? It can't be.
It should have been the previous. Yeah, because if that's the case, it happened right there where. Surely they're not going to take it from the spot of the foul. That'd be a 30-yard penalty.
Well, where is the spot of the foul?
So it's first and 10 though, because
it
was a dead ball foul and they marked it. If it's a dead ball foul, then
so it's a first and 10. Well, you didn't. I don't know.
Oh, we can recover from that.
Greg says it's first and 10.
We've got the boxes too, but it's probably.
He's looking right. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's going to throw that ball out of bounds.
He got lucky. That could
actually it was so far out of bounds though that even Bronson couldn't catch it. But yes, truth is, we're going to have to release that a little soon.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't have just given it to Gordon again. Get out of trouble. That's second and 10.
I hear you. We got plenty of time. We're okay.
Shouldn't have happened.
It's out here to Gordon.
Run, baby, run.
That's the way. That's the way. He just lowered his shoulder and ran into him.
Yeah, now we got third and short. So now we're okay. I tell you, Gordon is the man this half. He wants that ball.
We're really pretty close to 4-down territory too, depending. Yeah. I don't know. This time of the game, you got to take some chances. There's no doubt about it. You don't want to give the ball back because they've been running it well.
There's the pitch out to Gordon.
One block.
He's got some room.
He's got it.
He's got the first, and he's brought down.
Nice job by the cause. Offensive line had a standstill up front. They came across, hit the court. Had 2 guys ready there on the quarterback, and boom, he took off, Harmon.
That's right. That's what you want to do. And
ball's on the 45-yard line, first and 10.
We can't make any more mistakes.
Yeah, I agree.
Now
no more penalties.
We recovered from that.
Yeah.
We can't let that happen again.
We were fortunate that it was a first down. It was dead ball, and so the first down stayed.
3 receivers to the left, 1 back. Metcalf calls for the ball. He's rolling out to the right. He throws it out here to Eli Dean. And he's headed down the sideline and makes a nice gain.
There's a flag. I think that's face mask, too.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Metcalf, but
it was
an even greater move by Dean. That kid's got some skills. Look at him juke this guy out. Step inside, step outside.
Face mask right there.
Yep.
That may be a 5-yard variety.
Is spotted on the 31-yard line. And we should get another face mask.
Pounded in on him, boys.
He just
yards.
raked the mask and pulled just
moves it down to the 26.
Cause got another good-looking drive going here. It's punched in the end zone.
Well, they're beginning to look now like what I expected to see the offense click.
Keep running it. Give it to Gordon.
Some pretty good execution out there on his RPO. We just saw the option.
There goes Gordon. And he made a cut to the outside, and he's headed down the sideline. He makes one more cut, and he is in there for a touchdown.
That's Kniper.
Oh, that's Kniper?
Man, he showed some speed and some moves.
Right. Well, and he hit the hole right there. And boom.
And all of a sudden, the Cause have exploded for 2 touchdowns in the third quarter. 7 minutes. Wow. It looked like an entirely different team.
They do.
Score 2, and we're up by 10.
Well, when your defense produces for you too, that's one of the reasons.
Got the interception and got the ball back.
It's a team concept.
You can almost feel their excitement out there. In the blue, they came out second half excited.
Have to have another timeout.
Yeah, it's extra.
You shouldn't have to take a timeout for an extra point.
I wouldn't.
We're going to have
to. I wouldn't. Don't waste it. Just take the.
He did.
Jeez. It's for 2.
Why is, I don't know. Bill, be quiet.
I know, we're biting our tongues. But, it's easy when we're sitting up here in the booth. It's difficult. The offensive coordinator's got to figure out what they want to do this time. They're trying to figure out what the defense is doing. By the time you get the signal down there and all of a sudden the kids are standing around, it's a tough situation too. But I agree, this happens way too much. So we'll see.
Sometimes you can overthink a situation too.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly right. Because
with the extra points, you should have 4 or 5 plays.
Yep.
You practice
if we're
every
going for
week.
2, let's do it.
Yep.
Every week you practice on your extra points, on your different plays. But this is not the situation you want to be in.
I just hated for him to have to take a timeout.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
It's just now we're down to 1, right?
Yep.
We got 1 for the rest of the game, so we might need that later in the game, but
we need this.
We need
2 points right now too. Yeah, because that'll put us up by 2 scores.
2 scores.
Yep. They'd need a touchdown
and a field goal,
and
they
a field
got a
goal.
kid who could kick a field goal. I'm just saying they've got a kicker.
Yeah.
It's an extra point try. Metcalf rolls to the right. He turns. He looks in the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete.
So a wasted timeout as far as I'm concerned.
It was.
It didn't come up with anything. But the Cause have scored twice this quarter. My goodness, just like that. Got to be excited about that, Armin.
With 5,
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I am excited. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
5:06. It's 28-20. We're going to take a short pause. Lecompton is going to be kicking off to Hiawatha.
The good thing about that, Bill, is that's the second kickoff
we've had this quarter.
After we received the opening kickoff this quarter. So the Cause have dominated so far in this quarter. That's a good sign.
We just got to keep dominating.
Yep.
O'Hara to kick. And it's going to be fielded on the 15-yard line. Coming over to this side. There's a stick.
Was that Knipe? No.
Looked like a Kniper tackle.
That's 12.
It was 12. Who is that?
Tanner Wheat, the freshman.
Tanner Wheat. Good job, Tanner.
He put a stick on him.
Yeah, he did. Well, it was a team. I mean, there was a lot of blue jerseys there. He wasn't going anywhere, but
he got stood up and boom.
When he turned.
Yeah. All right, see what the call defense can do here. See if we can shut them down again. Hiawatha has been pretty successful tonight in offense.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, there's the option. We've got it.
Nope.
We let him get outside, and
Kidding
we
me.
miss. Oh, he goes out of bounds.
I'll tell you that.
I tell you what, whoever had the outside contain gets an F on that play. My goodness, right there. He lets the man come on him, and then he just plain can't get outside. That's just bad defense. Cause got to play better than that. That's not acceptable. And we had a man late getting on the field.
1st and 10. There's the fullback up the middle.
There we go.
Yeah, we still got him contained.
Yep.
I think he may have gained a yard.
And if, you guys are right. Both of you talked about this. If we can stop that fullback, that means they got to go to their second and third options. Right. And they haven't had to.
It's not going to help us any at all if we can't contain the outside. Here it is again.
Here we're going to do the option
come
again.
Come on. Late getting there.
There he comes. We got the safety got over there, but, man, he got 8 yards.
Gordon got him, but they had us outnumbered that time. They did a great job of blocking in and blocking out, and we had nobody else out there. Gordon comes up and saves the day. Brings up 3rd and about, 3, Bill?
Yep, 3rd and 3. We need to stuff this right here.
Yep.
See, they're trying that motion. They're trying to draw us off sides, and there's the quarterback sneak.
He's
we
over.
wasn't ready for that at all.
No.
But I'm not sure he got the yardage.
Yeah, I think, well.
They said he did. Oh, they didn't.
They're not moving the chain yet.
Good.
I think he's just a foot short.
I'd say he's a good foot short. I don't know how they can be that precise with their
Now
measurement.
they're going to – I don't know how they do this. They've moved the ball.
Yes.
And they're going to measure.
Why measure the ball now?
You're supposed to leave it right where it come to rest
exactly.
if you're going to measure. You don't pick it up for any reason.
And now
this is the 8th game of the year, right, or 9th? I forget
8th.
now. The 8th game of the year, they should have those mechanics figured out. He's short?
Yep, short by a foot.
Well, I mean, they're going to be going for it regardless.
Oh, yeah. The only we can hope for is a mishandled ball on the snap. Because that quarterback, he'll just take the sneak and go.
Yeah. Either that or they suck up everybody in the box and then throw it over the top. And they can do that too.
Yeah.
And you got to remember this number 20, who's a running back there. If he's back in the backfield, he's also been the quarterback before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So either one of those two kids can throw the ball.
They're going to come with a hard count first thing, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Try to get it the easy way.
Get down underneath them. Stop the charge. Make that quarterback exert enough that he drops the ball. There you got it.
You got it.
And he squirms his way up.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to put it, but it still looks all the same in the scoreboard.
Still going to be a first down.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big squirm there.
Yeah.
38-yard line.
Well, the call's got to find a way to stop them 4 down straight here. Otherwise, we give up that tying score, looks like. So Want to keep them out of the end zone this entire half.
Hiawatha comes out in that fly bone. Fullback, straight up. That's number 7. That's Grant. Looks like he's going to pick up about 4. Puts the ball on the 34-yard line. 2nd and 7. There's the option. We've got a man out there, but we let him spin away. There's that bulldogging.
There's a 4-yard loss almost on that. Nice job. Good follow-up by the defense. They kept coming. Eli comes up, beats the block on the outside, and he's there to help put him down.
Looks like a loss of about, 5?
Yeah, that's quite a loss. Like they marked him up a little closer. Yeah.
On the 38-yard line.
Yeah. Well, a lot to choose from.
Loss of 4.
Got that option, and they can throw, too.
Hiawatha. He's dropping back.
Oh, nice job.
Yes.
Oh,
my gosh.
Yes.
55.
Stars.
There we go. Stars. Oh,
Great
baby.
job. Wow.
Ooh.
Did he know something? Because I'll tell you, he was there before. Number 8 just plain blew the block.
Yeah.
He may have been the intended receiver.
Yep.
They're going backwards all of a sudden. That's good. That brings up 4th down and a mile.
Now, anything can happen, but this should be.
Yeah, I would punt it for field position if nothing
yeah.
else.
If I were
Call
them,
defense comes to the rise, though. That's a great job by the Cause.
Just can't make a foolish mistake.
It's like Dean may be limping gimpy. He's just coming off. Yeah.
All right. 4th down to punt. Oh, it's gone about over his head.
Oh, my gosh.
And he gets off a nice punt. And, of course, we don't catch it. And the ball comes to rest on the 10-yard line.
That could have been disaster for them, but maybe a little bit for us.
Well, I'll be honest with you. That's you got to catch the ball in the air. I mean, we can do that. We got to take the chance.
Yep.
Maybe that's too much of a chance. I don't know. I don't know my kids here. So.
Well, I'd say give it to Gordon. He's still full of electricity, I think. Get him going. We gotta get out of this this end of the field though in a hurry.
Well,
a couple of big plays would be good.
I'd take about a 7-minute drive for a touchdown. That'd be just fine.
Yeah.
Perry comes out with one back with Metcalf. Looks like it's Gordon. And here he comes off of this right side, and he's headed to the outside, and he's knocked out of bounds on the 20-yard line.
That's a nice angle on our camera there, I'll tell you what. Thanks, Josh. Boy, you see that hole open up. It's a runner's dream, Hartman.
It is, but he's had several of those dream runs this half.
Yeah.
Now, if this drive started on the 10 and it's now on the 20, well, I guess we must not have started on the 10.
Well, I was going to say we write down the 10, but, who knows where it really was.
All right, but we're going to need a yard. 2nd and a yard, and we've got 31 seconds left.
Better check with Greg as to where it was.
2 backs. Then we got illegal procedure.
God. It's the little things that just kill you. We didn't get the ball snapped.
Is that what it was? It was time?
Yep. Well,
that's going to take it back to the 15.
The official was demonstrating something to, I don't remember, might have been Kniper. I'm assuming he was telling him that this is what you did that got called.
I'm not sure he was set.
Well, that's
get out there and get set. Metcalf calls for the ball. It's a quick pass out here. He drops the ball. That's an incomplete pass.
Come on, boys. Pull it together here.
That brings up 3rd down and 6. I'd
big
like
down.
to see a Kristen Gordon off tackle play right here for about 12.
Or 7.
Now what?
Now what?
That's another penalty. Offsides on them.
Well, that gives us 5 of it.
Yeah.
If that's the offsides on them.
That's what the guy on the other side indicated it was offside.
Lined up in the neutral zone.
Now that is
Critical error on them.
potentially.
I think we could say that was a gift.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, so now it's 3rd down and
smash mouth football right here. Got to get it. Got to get it.
Well, it's not 4-down territory, so. He got it.
there he got it. He's keep driving, and it looks like he's going to
Now we
advance.
got another penalty.
I hope
Hold.
that. Well, I saw a blue shirt go flying over the top of somebody.
Don't know. I have no idea what they're going to call.
I seemed like an awful lot of flags out here tonight.
Now Gordon's going off limping. Minnick's in.
And we're walking backwards.
Well, let's see what it is. Personal foul, face
Oh,
mask on them. So that's another 5.
Or 10.
Is it 15 if it's a personal foul?
15 if it's personal foul.
Personal.
I tell you
All
what,
right.
they've had several of those tonight.
So let's move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Cause caught a break there. That's, got out of that trouble in a hurry. I don't know what he thinks going on down there.
I don't know. I think Hiawatha's getting a little frustrated.
I do. I agree with that.
I think that's one of the problems. I've definitely seen the face mask penalties.
Oh, it's a quarter. I was getting excited here. Break the huddle. Okay, we ended the 3rd quarter.
You bet. So we're at the end of the 3rd quarter. Perry Lecompton 28, Hiawatha 20.
Crown Toyota and Crown VW invite you to discover the quality that comes from 30 years of premium customer service. From your first visit, where we welcome you with respect, to the thrill of your test drive, to our professional know-how and superior automotive service department, our commitment is to your satisfaction. With every visit and every drive, you'll know you're a member of the Crown family.
See what sets us apart.
Crown Toyota.
Crown Volkswagen.
Come experience the Crown difference.
Crown Toyota and VW. CrownAutomotive.com. 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
We are back. Getting ready to start the 4th quarter. Perry is on a current drive of 4 plays and 3 penalties.
Thanks, Bill.
Here, but 2 of those penalties are on Hiawatha.
Yes.
Metcalf calls for it, and here comes Kniper, and he makes a nice move, and he's headed down this side. And he is knocked out of bounds on the 27-yard line.
You know, you watch this play as it starts. Kniper just swings right by. Oh, it was a great block. That's what it was. Who was that?
50. Let's see. Smelzer? I don't know. Who
50 Smelzer, yeah.
50, if that was 50, that was a great block.
Starnes,
Smelzer.
one of the two. Smelzer or Starnes.
Might have been 55.
Or Carnes. It was a great block, whoever it was.
It was.
Big play, what we needed.
Brings up 1st down. Got a single back. Looks like Bronson Rush back there with Metcalf. And it's a snap, and it's Bronson Rush. And he's bouncing up, and he gains about 3 yards.
I tell you, the offensive line and the offense in general has really begun to click.
I think you're right, Urban. It looks smoother this half. More confident.
Remember I said I hope they got some things straightened out at halftime?
Yep.
Maybe that's one of the things they got straightened out. Maybe they were confused on the way they were lining up or something. They were missing whatever it was. It's much better this half. Single back. And we've got a reverse coming to Eli Dean, and
we missed the block. We didn't stay with it.
They didn't stay with the block, but he's coming back to this side.
He's got
blockers out in front. He could be headed for the end zone. And he's going to, holy cow, he just run about
Are you kidding
100
me?
yards.
He did. The man ran 53 yards that way and 53 yards back.
that way.
Oh, man.
This kid has some skills. We've been saying that all year long. Now look at this side. Look at all our blockers just staying here. All of a sudden, boom, one block.
And we got a wall out there.
Yeah.
It was like a punt return there. And, the coach in me was saying, don't do that. Okay, I'm wrong. How many times have you said that?
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that. No. And then, yes.
Well,
great job.
Okay,
that's our
trying for 2 here.
That's our 3rd touchdown this half.
Yes.
Snap back. It's thrown in the end zone. He didn't get it there. It's incomplete. So at the 10:29 mark, it is Perry Lecompton 34, Hiawatha 20.
Now the good thing about this is that Hiawatha now has to make a decision. Are we going to drive the length of the field and run the clock down, or are we going to start throwing it again?
Yeah.
I think they got to throw.
I think they got to throw too. Yeah. But
offense has come to life.
Their defense, their passing game is simply not as efficient as, for instance, Hayden. Hayden last week, extremely efficient.
Oh, ball right on the money, and right now,
But they're going to make mistakes. They're not going to be able to throw a string of 8, 9 completions in a row.
Well,
question is, can we do what we need to do defensively? Can our corners and our safety, can our D-backs stay with their receivers so that there's always somebody with them?
Well, I think they can, and they ought to be expecting pass right now.
Well, exactly.
Expect it and just play the defense, and if they run it, you come up and make the tackle. So
O'Hara's out there to kick off. I'm going to guess this is going to go about to the 15-yard line. It's fielded on the 25. And he is met right there on the...
I'm going to tell you right now.
29-yard line.
Don't be surprised. I would not have been surprised if there had been some kind of crossing action with receivers in the back.
Yep.
I just hope we're ready for... Because we're something like that's going to come along. Going to be a halfback pass.
We've already got, 2 picks tonight or 1? I can't remember. The last one for sure. And
I got a question for you. And never mind. I'll ask you later. It was about.
All right, Hiawatha comes up to the line of scrimmage. In the fly-bone formation, it's the fullback.
Yeah, that's good.
It's okay. We'll let them take that. 2 yards in the cloud of dust in 30 seconds.
Maybe a gain of 1.
Take all the time you want in the huddle, fellas.
Yeah, if it takes 10 minutes to score, we'll give them the touchdown in that on that 10th minute, at the end of the 10th minute. We won't, of course, but.
There they fake it. They're going to run that option. That time the quarterback's going to keep it. And he works his way up to the 42-yard line.
They did run a sweet little block on the guy on our corner there.
Yeah, they did a good job on that. They outplayed us on that one, but again, the clock is running, and that's okay. Just don't give them the long gains.
And that was close to a long game.
There goes the fullback again.
Was that 79, Powell?
Yeah, that was Powell right there.
Powell had him right at the line of scrimmage. Nice job.
Looks like a gain of...
Hard to get away from him. He had his big old arms around his stomach from the back. He wasn't going anywhere. Yeah.
3.
But like you say, that you want to stop them, and that's a good enough play right there to pretty much get them stopped because they got to score fast.
They're still in that fly bone. And here comes the option, and there's the
pitch. Oh, there we go. Come on.
And we whiffed him, but
But we came
We
back.
recovered and
Flag.
took him, and there's a
It's going to be
flag.
it's going to be targeting type of call. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep. Remember who was that right there?
Oh my gosh, this kid, maybe he did get hurt.
70. I don't know what his number was.
Well,
Well, we've got it. Well, he's rolling himself over. So,
Yep.
Will, why don't we take an injury timeout here?
Get it right with McCray Lumber in Lawrence.
Injury timeout in the process. We've got a bunch of seniors I'd like to mention. This is their last home game. Targeting penalty. Well, they marked that off. Bennett Minnick, number 3. Senior Zephyr O'Hara, number 4. Number 6, Aiden Graves. All these are seniors. Their last home game. 10, Colton Kniper. 17, Tristan Gordon. 21, Eli Dean. 34, Bronson Rush. Number 50, Braden Smelzer. 55, Cage Starnes. 59, Cooper Trindle. 79, Cameron Powell, and number 84, Preston Ediger. So that's last game of your senior year comes quickly, and coaches feel it just as much as the kids do.
Well, that's their last home game here.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're going to play somebody somewhere next week, but that's the last time they're going to get a chance to wear the blue jerseys.
Yep.
Play in front of the home crowd.
Yeah,
Well,
you always miss them.
Yep.
Yep.
Big play time right here. This is where you look out for that long pass.
Well, they need to slow down because the Whiteout's still out here talking.
Yeah.
But I don't understand if the play was dead there. Did they penalize them 15?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got a 15-yard penalty. So that advances the ball up to the 39-yard line. Gives them a 1st and 10. They broke that formation. And he's rolling out to the right, and there he throws the ball, and
That's number 20.
Completed
And
it.
another flag. That was way back over there. What's he going to call here?
We do have a flag on the play.
I don't know.
If it's on us, we're just killing ourselves again.
Yeah, once it starts sliding, it just goes.
It's on Hiawatha.
Yeah, I was going to
Holding.
say.
Holding.
Holding on Hiawatha. That's going to drop them back, take them back 10. That's going to put them back even where they started. So basically that play was for naught.
Yep.
Well, they're going to end up with a yard gain. Looks like.
More
It's gonna
importantly,
be on the 38 instead of the 39.
more importantly, it's running the clock.
Yeah, you're right. That is important right now.
So Hiawatha comes up. And there's the give to the fullback.
Uh-oh.
Man, we got to tackle that guy below the waist.
Set number 7, Monahan.
He pounds that ball forward.
No, Grant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we lost the battle on the line of scrimmage there. We just got stood up. He found a little gap and went.
Yard line.
2nd down and 1 for the Red Hawks.
Hiawatha, but it's for a first down. Ball's going to be on the 20. No, going to be on the, 20-yard line.
Easy for you to say, Bill. I know.
I can't see the numbers.
Yeah.
They just bleed.
Number 8, Monahan.
Yep. Just every time they handle that ball is just one more chance that they may fumble it or something. Looks like the ball's resting on the 16-yard line. There goes the fullback again.
Yeah, it is. It is, and he's there.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
We get a flag.
Yep.
Pass interference. Now, I don't know that let me see.
I don't think so either.
I thought it was after the ball was over his head.
No, but he wasn't in a position to hit him anyway.
No, I don't think he really hit him.
He didn't hit him.
He didn't touch him.
He didn't touch him.
He didn't touch him.
Oh, my.
That's a gimme.
That's a. He did not touch him.
Oh, my goodness. I'm beginning to not like this officiating crew. I don't know where they made that up.
I mean, most of what they've called, I think I agreed
That
with.
gives them a first down on the 6.
Wow.
Well, sometimes you got to make sure they take as much time off the clock as they can.
And they've got all 3 of their timeouts left they can use on defense.
We got one left.
We have one left, yeah.
The guy gets out to stop him on the corner, and boom, he cuts back inside. Hey, what more do you want?
Keeps the clock running.
He has looked good this second half. He's been a spark plug for us.
Looks like the ball's on about the 20.
Well, just remember this, boys.
1st and 10.
We don't have but one timeout to call if we've taken too much time to make the play call. So.
Metcalf.
See, this guy back here ought to be.
Run.
A give to Mr. You-Know-Who.
What?
Kristen Gordon.
He's chewing up the yardages out.
He
is.
It's running hard. He's running hard.
He gets one time out, and this is going to make it.
Advance the ball up to the 25.
A tall mountain for Hiawatha.
Yeah, stand and watch that clock, and that's fine. You don't have to snap it now until 5 seconds left on it, so we're okay. I don't mind this rundown.
Looks like 6.5. 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see something light out here.
I think it's going to. That's right. Minnick on that bounce off interception, but I think they got them for pass interference.
I do too. I think they had pass interference.
And we're going to decline that.
I think we'll decline that, and that will.
That's
that will
the game.
Be a tough one for them to overcome.
Yeah. Good heads-up play by the cause.
Heads up, Mr. Bennett Minnick, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play. I've been impressed with Minnick.
Yeah, that was
it's
on
the last part of the season here. He's really come on and done an outstanding job helping out Dean. And
I was talking to his dad at the scrimmage down in Wellsville, preseason scrimmage, and he was excited for his son to get some major playing time this year, and he's responded pretty well.
Yep, there's a pass interference call.
Was
First
excited.
down.
Was
First
excited.
down. Ball is on.
Cause are in charge of this one. Second half has been golden. 3 scores for Perry Lecompton and none for Hiawatha.
If they get the ball back, they'll be thrown. If they get the ball back, they'll be thrown.
And there's the give to Gordon, and here he goes around this side, and he stays in bounds.
Cause finally figured out what they needed to do.
Holy moly.
Been a lot of flags in this game.
We're getting behind the.
Yep, let the clock run now. Let it down.
I'd say we're 19 or 20 yards away from a first.
Yeah.
But we got the clock ticking in our favor. It is 1st and 10. Our first, it's a snap, and Metcalf hands it off to Bronson Rush, and that play went nowhere.
Yeah, they're going to start using their timeouts now.
Yeah, well, they have to. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because 2 minutes to score 2 touchdowns with us getting a possession back in there even after they score. First one is a monumental task.
They only got one left.
Yeah.
Well,
it's 2nd down, so we can still run more clock.
Yeah, I think one of the things you want to do.
A lot of times running wide also kind of sets you up to get some holding calls out there too. People start reaching.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's what gets you in trouble. Instead of running your legs, you start reaching with your hands and you get outside the plane and they call it.
And everybody's tired this time of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Makes it tougher. It's when you're tired, you don't move your feet as well.
Yeah.
Well, the game, this has been a totally different team the second half. And they have looked good. It's just been. And we'll wait to see later tonight or tomorrow morning who we play next week and where. The playoffs are started.
2 minutes left in this game. It is sunk down in a bunch. And here comes Gordon again.
Stay in bounds.
Stay in bounds. He cuts back, and he gets down to about the 44-yard line.
I thought he might have actually hit the ground before he was out of bounds. Here we go.
Did they call him out of bounds?
Yeah.
They stopped the clock. No, that clock's still running.
Oh, okay. He was down in bounds.
He was down in bounds, yeah. Clock's running.
Yeah, okay. I thought they did stop.
Well, he was waving his hands like timeout or something, but
that's what I saw him doing. Well, it's good.
He might have looked over and saw that box and thought that we just got a first, and he was going to stop it.
Could be.
Mark the ball, and then he realized, we still need 2 more yards.
5, 4.
So it's 3rd down.
3, 2.
Oh, and we jump off sides. Baker jumps off
Mr.
sides.
Baker.
That's all right. We'll just give us another 5 we got to make here.
Yeah.
It's the mental part of it that bothers you, though. That's a.
Although I don't know. Do you kick it there?
Yes.
I think
you
do.
Then again, maybe not. I mean, funny things happen on punts sometimes. Remember up at Hiawatha, sailed over our head.
Yeah.
Out of the end zone,
That's
unfortunately.
Right.
So.
Come on, guys. The clock ain't going to make any difference how long you take. The clock ain't running. Let's get up there and run a play. Get the clock moving.
Oh, come on.
It takes too long to get plays in. As Minnick on the catch. Brought it up now. It's going to be 4th and 10.
Maybe we don't punt.
We
got
timeout.
an injured player down there.
That's Conklin.
Conklin. Oh, we don't need a
he
center
looks
at this stage of the game.
His knee. Well, I mean, it looks like it's his leg, his left leg. But.
Okay, let's take. Since we've got the injury timeout, let's talk a little bit about this playoff situation.
Okay.
Since we're kind of in the driver's seat, because it looks to me like then Perry would be playing. We would finish if we finish this last minute and 5 seconds. We're going to end up in a third. We're going to be a number 3 seed, so we're going to finish with a 3-5 record.
Which means we're better than 2 of those teams.
We're better than 2 of those teams, so that means we would finish 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. So we would be an 11 seed. So then when you look up at the 2s.
Girard or Santa Fe Trail.
I'm going to guess that's probably where we're going to be.
Yeah. Conklin comes walking off.
But Santa Fe Trail, they were winning tonight. Was Gerard winning tonight?
Didn't hear it.
Didn't hear it,
see.
yeah.
What about Holton? Because
Holton was
they were
they were
seven
ahead 7-zip.
No, they were behind 7-zip.
They were
Or they're behind.
Leaven-
I'm sorry.
Leavenworth.
Yep.
all right, here we go. 4th down.
And now you bring everybody and try to block it.
Baker's back to take the snap, and he's got it and kicked that ball. And he did, and he got a nice high boot out of that. And it bounces out of bounds on the 22-yard line.
Well, barring any unforeseen miraculous ways to lose a game,
Yeah.
I'd say the Cause were in the driver's seat, 34-20. Totally outplayed Hiawatha this half, Armin.
Yeah, totally outplayed him this half. First half, I don't know, it's just a totally different game.
Yeah. Well, the one big thing was a pass that we couldn't quite handle that kind of bounced in the air, and they picked it up and ran it in for about a 70-yarder
And that
touchdown.
was an interception.
That was an interception,
yeah. I didn't think that was a fumble.
Nope, he popped it, got up in the air, and then he took it and ran.
So it's crunch time for Hiawatha.
Secondary beware, huh?
Well,
yep,
we know what they're going to throw it.
Air Hiawatha.
And there's the fullback.
And we said that.
You know, you can't just forget about him.
Yeah. What do I know?
Well, we got to keep blue jerseys on this side of the white jerseys, that's for sure.
Well, you just always got to hit that fullback. Here's the option. There
Nice
we
job.
got him down. All right,
we
kept him in bounds, and the clock is running.
Gordon played that one
and
perfectly.
he played that one just right.
And in a hurry.
And it's a loss of 4 yards because that takes the ball back to the 35.
If you'll note, there were 3 guys over there on that pitch
back there, too.
All right, Hiawatha quick to the line. He's dropping back to pass, and it's over the middle. Oh, he almost had a pick there by Eli Dean, but he missed it.
Well, this one, I think, is a wrap, fellas.
Yeah, I think it is, too.
Hey, before we get out of here, guys, Mark, appreciate everything you've done this season.
Been fun,
of course,
Bill.
we still got one more. Same way with you, Armin. Will, done a great job back there on the controls, and Josh Woodward on the camera. Another great night. Want to make sure we get everybody thanked.
And for you, too, Bill, it's a big thing to step into the play-by-play broadcaster first time. So nice job.
Mr. Texas.
Yeah. Here we go, 18 seconds. And he pulls it, and he cuts it back, and Baker get him down, and they got him down.
That may be the ball game.
And I think that's a loss of, that's no gain. So that's going to run it out, and Perry's going to win this ball game 34-20 over the Hiawatha Redhawks. That means we're going to be a 3 seed. Hiawatha's going to be a 4th seed. Coach said that they will know sometime tonight how the seeding's going to go, because they said, Keisha said, call in your score as soon as you know what it's going to be. So, guys, we're going to give it a wrap here. It's been a great night. Good night for football.
Yep.
We're going to sign off and say everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.